If you want to radically transform your life and take your health to the next level, click on my Breath is Life course below. This will optimize your breath as well as your meditation. And I'll see you after the video. Hey guys, Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut, here out at the beach during the coronavirus, reminding everyone their constitutional rights. Nature is my church. This is my religion. No national emergency, state of the emergency supersedes the Constitution of the United States of America. That doesn't mean I'm not compassionate and understanding of things that are going on or people's psychological constructs. But we must remember we're in symbiotic relationship with the earth. And if I don't have this type of nutrition, then I get out of balance. And an out-of-balance Troy Casey is a dangerous human. So, don't try and stop me from practicing my religion of nature. Today, we're going to talk about sexual energy. We're going to talk about NoFap, which the definition of NoFap is no ejaculation and no pornography. I think you might be able to throw no masturbation in there as well. One thing I've experienced on my year of NoFap, happy birthday to me. I've experienced 1 year of no pornography. I'm not sure, let's see. I think I've masturbated once or twice. Just before I got remarried. Now that I'm married again to my ex-wife, you know, there's no need for masturbation. So, but the great thing about not having pornography to stimulate you is all the stimulation comes internally. Your internal guidance system, your primal instincts start honing in. You're not programmed by the next bubble butt, spread labia, human trafficking-esque, you know, pornography. Who knows what they feed those girls? All sorts of ecstasy pills and methamphetamines and dollar bills, which is a drug as well, and just manipulate. And then you're absorbing that type of energy and you take that out, and that's how you address the female species with those programmed ideals. The mind stores information in images. So if you're constantly putting pornographic materials into the body, and I'm not proselytizing or becoming a zealot. God knows I grew up with pornography since I was 12 years old. We had Nudie Woody magazines back then. Luckily, I wasn't socialized with the internet, because now, God, you can boot up bestiality and women having sex with animals and triple, quadruple, and BDSM and all sorts of weirdo stuff. I'm not into the weirdo stuff. Just give me a good-looking woman and that's enough to turn me on. But I do understand there's been a lot of research about male sexuality, erectile dysfunction, men can't getting up, addiction to Viagra, all because of pornography. This is a dangerous concept, especially if you're looking for high performance, if you're looking for human optimization, if you're looking for love. In all the wrong places, you might find it. But if you're looking for love and you're looking to find love, a good idea is to man up and break yourself free from those pornographic images. And remember, the definition of pornography is exemplified in television programming and television advertising. Everything's implied. If you don't use the toothpaste or the underarm deodorant, then you're not going to get the girl, right? And so these types of things are implied. They hire pornography directors to shoot music videos. And then elements of that come into television advertising. And then the content and the dialogue in television programming is very disempowering to both men, young men, and women. It's degrading. So break yourself free from the conditioning. That's my message. If you want more sexual energy, more sexual power, you want to get rid of erectile dysfunction, break free of the pornography first and foremost. And that may take a minute. I think they did research. The older guys, the baby boomers like me, you can break them free of that type of imagery in 90 days to 6 months. But younger kids that have been indoctrinated and trained through this on-demand pornography and the deepest hardcore pornography available at the drop of a hat, it takes a little bit longer to unwind that. Why? Because the myelination, the hard wiring of the nervous system is there. You just boot it up on there, you get aroused, and then you rub one out or however you pleasure yourself, and that gets wired into the nervous system. It takes a little while to deprogram that, the younger you are, FYI. So first and foremost, get your porn in check. I'm not against masturbation. In fact, I recommend playing with yourself, especially when it comes to sexual kung fu. Sexual kung fu is the ancient Taoist art of optimizing your sexual energy, becoming aware of your sexual energy. Tantra, sexual kung fu, Taoism, yoga. The definition of yoga is union of body and mind. So really understanding your own sexuality, getting some of Mantak Chia's books, taking a class in Tantra. So for example, you take your balls in your hand and you roll them for how old you are. I'm 54, so I gotta roll them 54 times. You can also slap them, boom, 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 which is very stimulating. And you gotta watch it when you do that type of stimulation energy. You might have to build up your chi. You can also stretch it out. The ligament from your tongue goes down your vagus nerve through your heart into your genitals. So the more you can stretch those out, stretch them down, stretch them up, stretch them sideways, get them all loose, get any kind of cardiovascular impingements out of there, massage. The pelvic floor is like a base. So if you have a floor there, you could have toxins that come down there and reside. Residual debris, maybe heavy metals. So you want to get in there and massage your junk, right? Play with yourself to a certain degree. If you're going to masturbate, bring yourself to the edge of climax and play with it right there, and then step it up with the breath work, right? And don't ejaculate. If you're going to bring it to an ejaculation, you can stick 3 fingers underneath the perineum and stop it, even when you're having sex with a woman. This is the essence of the practice of sexual kung fu. So don't be embarrassed about any of this. You come on to my man clan on Friday night, we're free to talk about this shit. We're human beings. And I digress when I call it shit. When we talk about this stuff, this human consciousness, we're only conscious to the degree we're healthy, and we're only healthy to the degree we're conscious, and conscious to the degree we're healthy. And as far as the certified health nut brand conversation goes, anything underneath the sun. Why? Because I talk about health and consciousness. So understand your junk, understand your apparatus, find a woman that's open to exploring sexual kung fu, tantra. And I'm here to tell you that I have entertained polygamy type ideas. And the conclusion I'm at right now, or at least the working philosophy, is love the one you're with. The grass is not greener, and I guarantee you, you thinking the grass is greener is programmed by pornography. Looking around the corner for the next bubble butt, piece of ass, spread labia, doggy style. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a little pornography. I definitely enjoyed my experience when I was doing it. And that's another trick. If you get caught up in the whole thing of like, oh, I said it was gonna be NoFap and I didn't want to ejaculate and I don't want to watch porn, and then you find yourself watching porn, enjoy it, motherfucker! Enjoy it! Don't beat yourself up, that's a trap. Don't get trapped in your own consciousness. If you're gonna masturbate and watch porn, enjoy it. If you're done and you're sick and tired of doing that and giving away your energy and giving away your sexual energy is the most powerful energy a human being has. It's the creative life force. You can channel that into transmutation, into creating whatever you want into the universe. So channel that energy wisely. If you're giving it away, celebrate. Yoo! I jerked off. Yoo! I watched porn. Yoo! And then come back. Is that who I want to be? Just feel that. When you jerk off, sometimes you feel guilty. Sometimes you expend all that energy. You're getting all that pornography, those porn star energy. Who knows if they're on methamphetamines, if they've been manipulated. You know, maybe they've been held hostage. You're taking that energy into you. And then you feel drained after you do it. If you don't like feeling drained, don't do it anymore. Vow to, all right, I recommit. And just keep recommitting until you get those 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Troy Casey just celebrated a year. Woo! I'm a year on the NoFap, baby. And it feels great, right? Sometimes my mind goes back there. Wife's giving me a hard time, doesn't want to give me the sex. I'm like, fuck, I could just boot it up. But you know what? I feel much more powerful being committed to my ideals and dreams and channeling that energy. Channeling that sexual energy, which makes you strong. So, my point to you guys all, to wrap it up in conclusion, if you want to be strong, if you want human optimization, if you want high performance, try going off the pornography, and then when you have sex, try channeling that without ejaculation. And once you've built up enough stamina and power from that, I'm the type of guy who's of the ilk, you know, the pendulum swings both ways. Total abstinence has the potential to go to complete debauchery. So I bust a nut every once in a while with the wife, have a good time, don't worry about it. Sometimes you can get blue balls, so play with it until you master it. It's called practice and training for a reason. So get out there, practice some sexual kung fu, take your consciousness to the next level, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and then check in the description box. All the programs that I have to take your health and consciousness to the next level is in the link below.